Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the only game that you will see streamed for the next year. To be fair, further into this game I'm getting, the more I'm researching. I've been looking forward to this since it was announced. I didn't know that it had so many endings. I figured it would have a few because typically, right? No. So here's my only question, is whether or not I'm going to play Pillars of Eternity and stream them. Because, like, there's a lot of fucking lore that none of the lore videos that I can get access to are covering. And I'm very upset by that. And the lore that they do cover is not very fucking detailed. It's very surface level. And you can, if you've played video games long enough and you've paid attention to the lore of universes in various video games long enough, you can tell when a universe just doesn't have lore and it's just surface level versus it's surface level, but most people don't fucking comprehend it enough to be able to go into the details. And that's what I'm running into with Avowed, is the universe in which Pillars of Eternity exists and is the prequels to, very surface level, and I'm very disappointed in that, and I'm very confused because they have two games that have stupidly rich lore, and there isn't a single detailed video about it. Obsidian Entertainment even has lore videos for Avowed, and they are even more surface level than the fans. So I'm just like, man, I kind of want to play them just to have the lore, but then the flip side of that is like, I also know the camera and mechanic style that these games are, and I'm not sure that I want to endure that. So I'm still debating on that. Goddamn. Well, fair enough, 10 endings, goddamn. Well, you say that, but you don't understand. Fallout New Vegas was marketed as having over 250 different combinations of endings. So this is kind of a Obsidian staple, is having a fuck ton of endings in a video game. Like, that's the company staple. Oh, please. Don't, no offense. There's some dryness. But that is some dryness to stream. They're good games, but I don't know about streaming them, especially nowadays. Hey, what's up? Welcome in. How you doing? They could be dry, I could see that, but it's the story. I don't play Dreadfire especially. Like, this entire time we have been playing this game, they have done nothing but constantly reference Pillars of Destiny Dreadfire. Constantly. Every fucking companion, every fucking NPC, every storyline has mentioned their previous game. Repeatedly. And I don't know anything about that game, other than what I found on some YouTube videos, and they're not very detailed. Hell, Kai, your very first companion, the one voiced by the man who is Garrus Vakarian, constantly talks about it, and he was there. The High Inquisitor for the Steel Garrote Paladins Order, right? She died there and came back. She's one of like two people. Your protagonist is the other one from the second game, in the first game, right? That protagonist and the High Inquisitor are the two that survived. So it's like there is a shit tons of references to these characters we're supposed to already know who they are, and these events that we're already supposed to have an in-depth understanding of. But there's not like a detailed recap